Hey everyone, my name is Kris Barocsi. Welcome to Guitar Tweaks. Today I want to announce not one, but two new guitar modding projects. I'm going to be doing these in the next couple of weeks or months, depends on how quick I can proceed with these. It's two guitars, there's some refinishing, quite a bit of finishing actually involved, so it's gonna be a time-consuming thing, and it's also a new guitar day for me, so I'm honestly really excited about that. It's a dream guitar of mine for so many years. It's a bucket list guitar, and yeah, I cannot wait to tell you all about it. But first, here's the intro track. Hit subscribe and ring the notification bell if you enjoy these videos, and check out the description box under the video if you want to get some details on the gear I'm using, if you want to see some timestamps, maybe merchandise, any of those things. So, you've seen the new guitar already in the track, but I want to start with the other one, the one that's not new and I'm super excited about. It's this guitar. Haha! It's my PJD Carey. And I love this guitar. I've had it for quite a while now, and I've played it in many of my videos. I love it to pieces. It's a perfect guitar. So the first obvious question would be, why would I even do anything on this? Why would I change anything on this guitar? And honestly, I shouldn't. Yeah, but I have a couple of things that I have in mind. One of those things is a specific pickup. One pickup that I love for so many years, and I never had a guitar with that pickup, and it's the staple Alnico neck pickup of like the original Les Pauls, like this first one, which kind of looks like a P90, but the construction is different, and it looks different because the pole pieces are like little bars instead of screw heads. And that already indicates, like, shows you what the difference is between a staple P90 or a staple Alnico pickup and an actual P90. It's the position of the magnets, it's the way they sound. The only real similarity is the enclosure, the housing, that plastic cover. Looks like the size is the same, let's put it this way. And I really want to have a guitar with that staple pickup in the neck position. And also, I want to do something about the top. This is a mind-blowingly beautiful maple top, like a flame maple top. I try to avoid reflections. It's like a black burst or like a gray burst finish. It looks absolutely stunning, but it's matte or like satin nitro which is something that I like, but I prefer like a VOS glass. So what I will do is put a transparent nitro layer on the top of the guitar, just on the top. I will not touch the sides of the back, which is also finished, but it's an open pore ash finish, which is beautiful. I will not touch that. So I will mask everything around and just give the top a bit of a gloss. And I might even crack that finish, like give it some weather checking, because that's something I also love. And as told, the pickups are going to be different as well. And for that, I teamed up with a very, very kind and amazing human being, Sunbear Pickups. It's a British one-man operation, and he makes insanely good sounding pickups. I've met a couple of other guitar players on Instagram who use his pickups, and every single time I hear a Sunbear pickup, I'm like, oh my God, that's so good. So I asked if he's interested in some sort of a collaboration, and if he would make me a low wound bridge PAF style humbucker and a staple neck pickup, this Alnico neck pickup that is matched to that bridge humbucker. And he said yes. So I am so looking forward to that whole thing. I will, as told, change the pick guard and give the top some VOS shine. So that is going to be amazing. So looking forward to that. And now, the other guitar. It's a freaking Les Paul Junior. And I never ever had a Junior, even though since I discovered Phil X in 2010 maybe, whenever he started making those Freddy Americana videos, I fell in love with a single P90 guitar. And I had like a project guitar years ago before I started making regular videos. I modded this 2015 Les Paul CM guitar, like a thin body arch top guitar. I put a dog ear P90 and Lolar P90 in there, and refinished the guitar and refretted the guitar, etc. It's an amazing guitar. Literally the only problem I have with it is that it's not a flat top, because I mean, if it's a Junior, it has to be a flat top. But there's one actual like practical reason why I still wanted to have like a proper Junior, and that's the neck. The 2015 CM has a very nice sort of 60s taper kind of neck, very nice shape to it, a good thickness. It's all nice, but it's a little too thin for my taste. I love my 58 reissue, the R8, with its huge neck, and I wanted a Junior to have that as well, because traditionally speaking, these old like 54, 55, 56 juniors had a huge neck. I mean, most of them. And this one has. This is not super fancy. This guitar is the standard US production Les Paul Junior in black. And it's awesome. I had this exact guitar in the Thomann studio for a check, and I was like, oh my God, I don't think I can say no. So I did not say no. I wanted to finally fulfill this dream. The only issue I have with this specific guitar is the finish. First of all, I find black guitars, as pretty as they are, a little boring, but also because I have my guitars in front of cameras all the time, a gloss black finish is a nightmare. You don't see the guitar, you only see the reflections of my light and the other light there, and maybe even the camera or other stuff, maybe the laptop. It's a nightmare. And also it's kind of boring because I wear enough black already pretty much all the time, so I want my guitars to be brighter. The list of things I will change on this guitar. I couldn't resist, so I already swapped the original pickup to this lowlight that I had around, which was for a time was in my fake Junior in the 2015 CM, but I actually preferred the original Gibson P90 in that guitar, so that went back, and the lowlight, which is a low wound, like a 50s wound P90, a little less hot than like most normal P90s, that was just sitting around. So I put that in, and it's a perfect match for this guitar. And then another thing that I did is swap the bridge. The original bridge is an actual aluminum bridge, which is a very nice thing, finally having like the right material on these guitars. But even though it's kind of intonated in a way, because this stud is more to the back, so the string length is a little longer on the low E side than on the high E side, but it wasn't quite perfect, especially for the D and the G. So this is a bridge that I had on my fake modded Junior. It's an ABM bridge, which has this compensation happening on the top, which lets the G string to be longer than the D, because the D is the wound, the thinnest wound string, and the G is the first plain string. So that needs to be a bit longer, and it's corrected on this bridge. And also it's like the lightest piece of aluminum I've ever had in my hands. It's ridiculous. Sounds great, works great, and the intonation is perfect now. And also, as told, the finish, which I was thinking about. I love the tobacco burst, like that traditional Junior burst, but I also love my telly with its butterscotch blonde finish and the black guard. So I was like, I think I want to make this guitar a TV yellow guitar with the black guard. It's gonna be a huge chunk of work. Also, there's this one video that I discovered where guitar tech or like a guitar luthier removes the finish on a Les Paul. I think even on like a custom shop Les Paul with the heat gun. And I just really want to try that. I never tried a heat gun to remove guitar finishes, and the way he did it, especially on like a Gibson, where one would assume that the finish type is going to be close enough, even though the custom shop finish is probably a little different than the standard production finish on this guitar, but they're close enough to give you the insurance that it might actually work the way you want it. So I will buy a heat gun and I will try to remove this finish with that, which I'm really looking forward to, and I'm really hoping that nothing goes south. And then I will put on the TV yellow finish and some clear coat on top. All right, if you like these kind of modding videos and want to see how I remove the nitro on this guitar with the heat gun, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Of course, these videos are coming up. I'll start working on them and then edit them to like watchable lengths, because obviously it's gonna be hours and hours of work, which I don't assume people will have the patience to watch in real time. So yeah, those videos are coming up very soon, and let me know what you think about these projects in the comments below. See you in another video. Bye bye.